Hello YouTube, LukeDude5 here, and welcome to a video about my Minecraft server. So, this is an information all video. Please watch this video before coming onto the server. The IP is in the description down below, but please watch this video before joining the server. Okay, so when you join the server, you're going to spawn right around here. Please read these rules. I mean, okay, it kind of looks like a lot. Not that many, though. Over here are all the warps. Shop flag, info plots. I'll explain all this in a bit. You can just right-click. You should be able to right-click. If it doesn't work, you can type /warp and then the name. And then just, it should work that way. Anyway, you probably shouldn't use these. You should probably jump down here and check out the awesome spawn that people made. And also, if you need something clarified, don't want to watch a video again, type /warp info. And this has all the rules in more detail. So you should probably come here. Okay, so this is the server. Oops. This is my server. This is the spawn. Just a bunch of stuff. That's the PvP arena. It's a rainbow. Jail. And then over here is the main shop. Actually, before I do that, okay, so to gather resources, we have a whole separate world. So the only way you can get here is type /warp resource, or right click on one of the signs and just read these signs when you get here. No noob towers. Okay, so again, this is the resource world. It's a whole world dedicated only to resource gathering. You can gather everywhere except right there at the little resource spawn. And you want to gather resources. So this is not a PvP server. You want to gather resources so you can build your house. And so you can get a marrow. And yes, we still use a marrow. So if you don't know what a marrow are, if you're new to the server, a marrow is basically a form of currency. They're slime balls. And you get a marrow and you use them to buy and sell. You use them to buy things from the shop. You get them from selling things at the shop. So this is the shop. That's the wool shop right there. This is the main shop, and over here are the player shops, and that's the real estate to buy business plots and plots. So anyway, when you join, you're probably going to want to buy a plot over there where you can build your house, and it's protected. So to get a marrow, the gate's going to be open. You come to the right side and you just come over here. If there's not someone running the shop, you can just ask. And you can sell stuff. So the prices are right here. And you can see like 1 diamond, you get 4 marrow. On the other side is what we will sell to you. So we will sell you 1 diamond for twice the price. 8 marrow. So if you want to buy a diamond, you have to pay 8 marrow. If you want to sell it to us, we give you 4 marrow. And that's, most of the things is full stacks. So we will buy half stacks if the marrow divides evenly. So like 64 redstone, we will buy 32 redstone for 2 marrow. And yeah, everything is even, I think. So over here are the player run shops, and you can see there's already a bunch of them. That's because the server has been in beta for a little less than a week. I opened it up to my Facebook and Twitter followers to help beta test some stuff, and just, yeah. So these are some of the player run shops, and it's possible you could get a better price here than at the main shop. You can haggle with them. The main shop doesn't haggle. This right here is the trading post. So you come in here, you close the door. I'm not going to close it, but when both levers are down, I'm not going to explain this in too much detail, but there's signs in here. When both levers are down, the pistons retract, and the items will trade. So you can read the signs if you want to trade, but it's more of a fair trade other than people just say, I'll give you 8 marrow for 64 diamonds, and then you give them the diamonds or whatever, and they don't give you any money. So that's more of a fair system, so you don't get ripped off. Okay, so over here are the plots. This is the where you spawn when you type /warp plots. And if you don't know what plots are basically where you build your house. So each plot is 20 by 20, and you can destroy the fences this time. Well, it's not encouraged, but you can destroy them. So you can see each person gets a plot. Plots are 32 Amero to buy. You buy them at the real estate office, not at the main shop, but over there, kind of. I announced it earlier. And okay, so if you build a good enough house in your plot, and all the admins like it and stuff, you'll get promoted to the rank of architect. And when you're an architect, you can use fly mod, and that's pretty much all. But if you're not an architect, you can't use the fly mod unless you're a donator. I'll get into that later. And so fly mod, you could build better stuff. So as you can see, a lot of the plots have been taken already. That is illegal right there. Okay. So there's 180 plots right now, so they actually fill up pretty fast. Okay, so let me think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, you can also build in the free build area, so you don't have to build your house in the plots area. You can also build in the resource area, but you should just use resource for resource collecting. So this is free build. It has the potential to get bigger. Let me just kill these mobs. Might as well make it day. And you can see someone's already made a castle. So anyone can build here. So you might be asking, why wouldn't I get griefed? So we have a plugin. Get out of here, creeper. Creeper explosions are disabled. They don't destroy land, by the way. So we have factions. So if you don't know how to use factions, you create a faction, name, and then you can set the description, and then you can claim land for your faction. So you go to a land, you type /fclaim, and it claims the land. So then when I walk into the land, it has my faction name and description, and other people can't destroy blocks in here. So that's how you protect your land. And also, when we get some PvP going, everyone has a bunch of good items, you can create teams and we'll do whole team fights and it's going to be fun. So, those are the basics of the server. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Again, if you're confused, you can just ask an admin or go to the info warp and we'll explain it to you as best we can. This is a legit server, so you have to get all your materials legitly, or buy them. PvP is disabled for pretty much everywhere. Also, no griefing. That is frowned on. Have a logging, plugin that logs all block changes. It logged 2 million block changes in 36 hours. So, that's too many. Anyway. X-ray. Don't use X-ray. I mean, that's cheating. Just don't use it. And yeah, hope you have fun. The IP is mc.lukesid5.com. You can just type that into Minecraft, and it's also in the description. So, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the server, and I'll see you next time. Bye.